Hey folks, Stephen Rockefeller here for EastIdahoNews.com. Right now we are at Wendy's on Northgate Mile. What we know now is that a construction crew working on scene here broke this gas line below the meter, which means they can't just shut it off. So behind me you can hear they're digging up the main line. They're gonna, Intermountain Gas tells me that they'll cut it off at the main line there. I'm gonna turn it around here, let you guys see what's going on. Idaho Falls Power is also on scene. They just shut off the power to both Wendy's and Carl's Jr. Initially, there was some concerns about both these buildings filling up with gas, and they have, they have live power running through them. So they're on scene. They just cut the power to Carl's Jr. A few moments ago. They cut it to Wendy's. There's also some other utility workers here. And over here, you've got Intermountain Gas. They were here on scene almost immediately, marking out the spots. They were using some kind of equipment to locate the lines in the ground. You can see some of where they painted here, locating the lines. Now they're digging it up. Typically in these situations, this is where they'll pinch off the valve. If it's a plastic line, they can pinch it off. If it's a metal line, they have to find the valve to shut it off. There's a guy right here, see this guy holding this? There's several people around the area holding meters like this, testing how much gas is in the air. There are several of them around here. So these guys are digging it up. Here's the Wendy's here. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a hissing sound. The gas line broke just right on the other side of those vans there. And then here, fire department's been here all day, or since this happened, not all day. This utility worker here is also working on some utility lines. Looks like that's part of the work of shutting off the power here. Anyways, a lot of stuff going on. Real quickly, so for those of you that are just tuning in, we're here at the Wendy's on Northgate Mile. There's a gas leak. If you can hear that, there's whistling in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but pretty loud from where I am standing. What we're told is that a construction crew on scene here working on the Wendy's is they somehow broke this line, and where they broke it is below the meter valve, which means the only way to shut it off is what you can see here, and they're digging up off the main line. So if it's a plastic line, they can pinch it. If it's a metal line, they got to find the valve to shut it off. What we do know, there were some initial concerns about this Wendy's filling up with gas. It's got electricity in it, so that was a big hurry to get that electricity shut off. Idaho Falls Power was on scene here. They shut power off to Wendy's and Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. has been evacuated. The employees there basically were forced out of the building. Idaho Falls Police is on scene. They've got the parking lots all, stopped to know if you come in. Idaho Falls Fire Department's here. From where we're standing, you can't smell the gas. Once you get on the south side here where the wind's blowing the gas, it's very strong. You can smell it blocks away. The Wendy's here has been closed for a few weeks now for construction, and that's why all these crews are here working on the building, and that's when this happened, this accident happened, this mistake here. So you can see here, these guys, they're digging it up. This is Intermountain Gas employees. They were here fairly quickly and started working on this right away. When we got on scene, they were doing what this guy's doing over here. They're finding the lines under the ground, they're marking the utilities, and once they got that done, they started digging. You can see the yellow paint in the ground here where they've marked the lines. And once they found the main line, this is, you know, now they're going to dig it up and stop this leak. Now, Fred Meyer's, as far as we know, isn't impacted right now. The wind's blowing more to the south. So, you know, on the north side of Wendy's here, you can't smell anything. It's all on the south side. So, whoever's responsible for this gas leak, you know, typically they will be responsible for some of the financial loss. I know in the past how it's worked is the gas company will come out and mark where the lines are. And anything within 2 feet of where they mark, you have to hand dig. You're not allowed to use heavy equipment. I am told by one of the workers on scene here that heavy equipment was being used when this was broken. In the past, what's happened is whoever's responsible, they'll cover the cost of this until they get it all fixed, until the last meter's turned back on. So depending on if Carl's Jr. is connected to this line that they're cutting off, it could be a while. So if they truly weren't following the rules, then yeah, they'll be responsible for it. So, for those of you just stopping by, tuning in, we're at Wendy's on Northgate Mile. There's a gas leak here. We know that the line was broken by construction crews. Right now they're digging up where the valve is. They're digging up where the valve's at there. We've got the fire department here. There are some people over in the Carl's Jr. parking lot. There were. Those are... from what it looked like, those were employees, they're contractors working on the Wendy's here. There is one lane closed down right here going north on Holmes. I wouldn't say traffic's affected. Definitely more people are driving by though now that the word's getting out that this is going on. But you know, just even 3 blocks down that way south, you can smell this gas. It's really strong down the road. Right here, we're on the north side of it where the wind's blowing it away from us, so I can't smell it here. But once you get on the other side of Carl's Jr. over there, you can smell. It's really, really strong. Carl's Jr. is closed right now. They've evacuated. The employees tell me that the police department came in and told them to get out. So they had an early day today. They've cut power to both these buildings here. There's some initial concern about the Wendy's was filling up with gas. Carl's Jr., there was concern about that. They were worried about the active electrical lines in the building causing a problem with the gas. We haven't heard any reports yet of people getting sick or of injuries yet either. So we'll definitely be monitoring that, but as of now, we haven't heard of anyone injured or feeling sick from the gas. Once it crosses Northgate Mile there, the wind's strong enough that it seems to be breaking it up. But this crew, Intermountain Gas here, they were on scene right away, and you know, as soon as we arrived on scene, they were marking out the lines and started digging right away as soon as they found out where they needed to work.
I'm gonna tell them you caught him anyways.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll keep you guys posted. We'll let you know. They should have this out, you know, as soon as they find the valve, or if they can pinch it off, they'll have this gas shut off, and then their investigation will continue from there. we'll keep you guys posted on the updates on this. We'll let you know as soon as we find out information. We'll be monitoring to see if there are any injuries. Right now, there's none. So be sure to stick with EastIdahoNews.com.